Second question.
Right. Are groups like the Promise Keepers, were they formed, created by corporations? You were saying that there's a tactic of diverting us from focusing on the real harm which is being done.
I don't believe so, but that's the big question among people who analyze the right now, is how does all of this fold in together? How does the white supremacist right, the far right, connect to the theocratic right, connect to the corporations, connect to the new right? How do all of those fold together? I take the point of view that they're not immediately linked, but it's like a confederacy of groups. I mean, there are national meetings that people monitor that have combinations of U.S. senators and legislators and people very high in business and in the military and, and religious institutions, all who meet together. So, is it a conspiracy? I don't think so. I think it's organizing. It's like it's a movement. It's organizing. I don't think it's four men in a basement somewhere in suits and ties saying, "Okay, let's take it over. Let's get it done." But I think it's very sophisticated and very smart and very, very highly resourced and financed organizing. But you know what interests me the most is not the leadership, but the climate in us, in our hearts, in our communities, the people who vote, the people who hassle you at the legislature from your constituency, the regular people who carry those pieces that allow us to have a clan, that allow us to have militias, that allow us to have a theocratic right, that allow us, that's the piece that is of the keenest interest to me.
It can allow us to have a Hitler.
Yes.
And some more concentration camps.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. We need to think about
that support the death penalty, that support the increase in prisons. All of those things. It becomes kind of a whole. But I can tell you, if we do not provide a vision that gives people hope for change, that offers goodness in it, people in their fear are going to be drawn more and more to that other point of view. Mm-hmm. Now we have to face that. This is, we're not dealing with light issues here. We're dealing with very fundamentally serious issues for the direction of this country and society as a whole. I don't even know what I mean very much anymore in terms of country. I don't know what about national boundaries, all those things. But certainly this country as we know it is at a time where all systems that we have known up until now have been dreadfully impacted and changed. And we have to organize, I think, not to go back to some old way, but to create a vision of what it is we want, which we'll take from the old and the present and the new. Were you going to say something?